Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Conqueror King, Puppet Man VTuber, lonely Puppet Man VTuber. I gotta turn down this game volume. It's way too loud. Hold on. Holy moly, this game is loud. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. We're gonna be playing some Death Road to Canada. There's a special VTuber mod made by D4N called Night of the Living 2 Views that we need to try out. And I've played it before. So a lot of people here are familiar. But the good thing is, I'm actually in it. Conqueror King is in this game. Hopefully the sound is okay. It's weird. I can never get these retro games right. How is everyone doing? Everyone in the VOD, hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. We're going to be doing something different today. Normally people just start this game up and go through it. But I decided today, you know, why don't we add some randomness to it? Why don't we bring up the wheel? Let's bring up the wheel. Let's spin a wheel. I went to the mod page in, what is it, Nexus Mods? Nexus Mods, that's where it is. And I looked up all the VTubers that are in the mod. There's over 90 of them. I'm going to pick 3 VTubers at random. Obviously, Conqueror is going to be one of the guys in the party. And we're going to see how far we go. So, for the first run, let's... hello, Sussy Dog. How's it going? Welcome. We're playing a special mod of Death Road to Canada called Night of the Living 2 Views. It features a lot of VTubers, including myself, Conqueror King. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I was just about to spin this wheel to find out who my party members are going to be. I wonder which VTubers are going to be in our party. So let's see. How is your day or evening going? Am I only YouTube live guy here, Nito? Yeah, we just started. It's going to pick up eventually. Hope you're having a good one. Kiji. Okay. Let's actually get into the game first. Have you played Death Road to Canada before? Spin that wheel, Kiji. I gotta know who these characters are by name. You'll realize how many people this mod creator added to the game. Let me just close the window right quick. Oh boy. Give me the VTubers. Get me into the game. I'm ready. Spin that wheel. So this mod is free on the Nexus Mods. It's completely free. All you gotta do is just install it from there and then dump it into your Death Road to Canada folder in Steam. And it should replace all of the textures. I just started playing on mobile today. Still have no clue what I'm doing. I have no clue either. I played this game like 15 times so far. I've only beaten it once. I got really lucky one time. So let's do it. Also, can you test out one thing? Let me see if this works. I do have this little mini game that I like my chatters to play. If you type !fish, you should be able to catch a fish. I don't know if it works on YouTube. If it doesn't, that's fine. All right, let's start. Customized party, there it is. All right, so, okay, the mod works. The mod works so far. Let's go. So, in normal Death Road to Canada, you're in the road. You're on the road and you run into characters on the road. But in this mod, you get stopped on the first Walmart that you find. And there's a lot of these boxes here. And all of these boxes contain VTuber friends. So, let's see. We're looking for Kiji. I'm trying to figure out where he should be. He's one of the smaller indies. So let's try. Whoa, there's a lot of them. Let's try. Which ones he's gonna be in? Kiji. Do I know what Kiji looks like? So all of these guys have unique mechanics. They have their own flavor. They all stream, as far as I know. Let's see. Are you Kiji? Oh, it's Kaiji. Kaiji? No, Kiji. I'm looking for Kiji. No, pass for now. I'll come back to you later. We gotta be careful though. There's no way to put the VTubers back in the box once you release them. They're like Pandora's box. Bunch of gremlins. So Eventually, everything's going to be full of these guys. I know what Kiji looks like, because we talk to each other all the time. I just hope I can tell them apart by the silhouette here. Look at these guys. It's like playing Where's Waldo. Oh gosh, it's getting a little ridiculous. It's getting a little hard to find everybody. Oh, look, this one has a body pillow. Okay. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to find him. I don't think I've seen him yet. No, not yet. He has brown hair. If I remember correctly, he should have brown hair. Okay. I'm gonna try spinning the wheel again. Let's try to look for someone that's here. Okay? I hope my luck is ready. All right, let's spin that wheel again. So let's do it. Spin that wheel. Who's it gonna be? Give me someone here. Pantsu. Okay, I can tell Pantsu. I know who Pantsu is. Okay. That should be easy. Let's go back in. He's a guy with pants on his face. That should be really easy to find. Where are you? Why are there so many of you? I think that's me. Is that me? Hey! Hey! We found Konkoro! Oh, hey, it's Konkoro. Maybe it's just a cosplayer. He's eager to make it to Canada. It's me! It's me! Oh, what did I press? Uh-oh. No. No. Where is Konkoro? Come back here. We're not done with you yet. Join my team. Yeah, baby. Okay, we gotta dump some of the random people that are stuck with me right now. So I think this is the party bot. Yeah, let's kick the normies. We don't want any normies here. Vita, get out of here. Get out. We're only seeing VTubers here. There's only room for Konkoro in this team. Get away from me. We're small VTubers. We don't need numbers. One person is fine. We don't need people. All right. Okay, so we're looking for Pantsu. We're on the quest for Pantsu. This is gonna be the real game. The Where's Waldo part. There's so many of them crawling around. I gotta find one. Which one is him? I just saw him. Use your eyes, Konkoro. Your special eyes. There he is. Yay, there's Pantsu. Okay. What's his power? I've never played him before. Pantsu can throw a mean right hook and is able to suplex fallen zombies. His actual physique is a bit lacking, however. He's a small guy. Awesome. All right. Yes. Now we got to look for Kiji if we find Kiji around. I guess we'll open some more of these boxes. Why not? There's already a million of them. Why not just add more? Just keep adding VTubers. This place is already abandoned. Yeah, 9. There we go. I'll find you, Kiji. I think that's him. There you are. Yes, I know my guys. I know the VTubers. It's Kiji. Let's go. We just need one more person. Okay, time to go back to spinning that wheel. Please give me something good. So far, I have a waffle guy, and I have a guy with panties on his head that throws a mean right hook for being 5'0". I don't know if this is gonna be a cursed roster or we're gonna actually get to Canada. Maybe the RNG gods will smile upon us. We'll see. Last guy. Who's it gonna be? 90 VTubers here. Spin that wheel. Give me somebody. Elwood. Who the fudge is Elwood? I don't know who Elwood is. Okay, I don't know who he is. All right, let's look at the mod. Hold on. Night of the Living 2 views. Let's go to the Nexus place and look up what he looks like. Elwood. Where are you? Where is your Twitter page? Time to stalk a VTuber. So many of them. Elwood. I've never heard of this person before. I'm sure they're really cool. Elwood Ox. So that's what they look like. Your local catboy barista. Okay, okay, guys. Target spotted. We have to look for someone that has cat ears. A catboy VTuber. Seems easy. Seems easy. I'm sure there's only like 5 of them, right? Cat ears and VTubing. Yeah. Should be easy to find. All right, let's try to find Elwood. Green cat ears. Green cat ears. That's what we're looking for. Have I opened up all the boxes? I think I have. Green cat ears. It's got to be here somewhere. I hope he's not like a little person. I think that's the right. Is that him? Kiki. No, that's not him. yeah. Cat ears and VTubing. Oh, it's, you know, there's like 5 of them. Don't tell me this guy is him. Digby. Nope. It's an actual cat. We're looking for cat boy. We're not looking for cat. Not an actual cat. Okay, that's very rare with VTuber. I see cat ears. Is that him? Ken? No. More cat people. More cat people, please. I'm looking for cat people. This guy. Are you a cat? Kino. Okay, this guy? Elwood! Oh, we actually found him. I'm good at this. Okay. So what does he do? It's Elwood, or maybe it's just a cosplayer. He's eager to make it to Canada. Coffee machines appear whenever Elwood goes, much to his dismay. It's all freeze-dried slop. Oh, so he's a coffee aficionado, I see. He's one of those people that have those weird torture instruments. Have you ever seen like a fancy coffee YouTube short? They have like the weirdest things, okay? They went beyond just a nice cappuccino machine. They have hand pumps now. They got like acupuncture needles that they stab the coffee bean with to get the right consistency of crema. So let's add the barista to our gang. Okay, we got a full party. So what do we have here? Let me just get to a corner so I know who the people are. Why is this robot following me? Get the fudge out of my party, robot. We don't need a robot in this gang. Elwood. Okay, everyone's here. Oh, no. Elwood, come back. Elwood, I didn't mean it. It was a joke. No. I'm good. Elwood, please, buddy, no. Elwood, look at me. Oh, dang it. Okay, is he out? He's not out. Is he out? No, he's still with us. Okay, that's a weird glitch. All right, let's get out of here. I don't know why the robot's with me. I guess he just tags along. I'm not sure. Okay, so tab is to switch between characters. Obviously, Conqueror is going to be me. And let's see what this merry band of misfits. We got a couple of degenerates in this party. Got a waffle guy, got a cat barista, and got someone that belongs in prison. Let's go to our first destination. On the road to Canada. I hear they put milk in bags over there. They're weird people, the Canadians. They don't have cartons at all. No plastic for them. All right, so we have to find the first location, the first stop. Supplies is the name of the game here. Where do we go? Quiet hotel, rest stop, or house on the road? I feel like house on the road is probably the best option. Yeah, we're not going to die. It's the first trip. Do I have any weapons with us? Okay, Kichief got nothing. Pantsu's got nothing. But he throws a mean right hook, though. Elwood is not with us. Ah, geez. I think we kicked him out. That sucks. All right, we got 2 people. It's fine. It's all right. We could, I believe. In and out, guys. In and out. Remember, no Russian. No Russian, guys. Just kill the zombos, get the food, and go. I mean, Elwood not being with us means that we could probably recruit a VTuber on the road. There's some powerful ones out there. Anything in the toilet? Any toilet hooch here? No. That's a nice bathtub. For the first stop, it's not so bad. For anyone who hasn't played this game before, you have a clock on the bottom, on the top left, and the later it gets in the night, the harder the level becomes. So speed is key. Just go in, grab your stuff, and leave. I think some characters do have abilities. Ah, a waffle iron. Make a waffle, 2 food. You're not that hungry? I don't... yeah, why not? It's the first trip on the stop, right? A waffle iron. What does it do? Oh, a baffle. Is that a weapon? What the fudge did that do? Where's my weapon? Mmm. Tasty burger. I wonder how people like their burgers. I'm more of a smash burger type of person. I've really come around to it. Ooh, it's a gun. Some people enjoy the big old patties. Smash burgers really hits the spot. It doesn't feel like you're eating too much. It's still really bad for you, but, you know, not that bad. Not that bad. It's a controversial opinion. I believe I might be going against the grain here. I believe burgers need to be horizontal instead of vertical. I'm tired of going to restaurants and having to deal with leaning towers of Pisa. It's so gross. I don't want to touch it. It's greasy enough. It just sucks that, you know, you have to touch it with your hands. Sometimes you have to get your forearms on there, put your elbows on the table to steady that thing. Does anyone even like those giant burgers? Whenever I had it one time. I normally don't order them. I had it one time and I had to share it with a friend. It was so big. Food shouldn't be inconvenient. If you're going to a restaurant and you're eating like something really bad for you, it should be bite-sized. It should be something that can go down easy. I don't have to work for a meal. I already paid money. More width, more of a grip to eat. Exactly, exactly. Nice flat burger is divine. Exquisite. Especially if it's made right. Especially if they know how to make it. And the best place to know how to make a burger is by watching that one SpongeBob episode where they made the Krabby Patty. You gotta have the lettuce at the very bottom. Lettuce bottom, tomato somewhere in the middle. You gotta make sure the tomato isn't on the bottom, because the bottom of the burger is gonna get super soggy. Lettuce is important for construction. It keeps all the grease and the sogginess away from the buns. I think that's the one major mistake, besides having a gigantic burger that a lot of these stores make. They don't construct it right. They eat a decent meal? Yeah, let's do that. Kiji plan out tomorrow. I didn't know Kiji was smart. It's a good use of time and helps them focus on the big picture. Oh. Doing dividends for us already. I'm glad I actually decided to pick you up. While looking through an office building, the group finds a safe that's been left open. There's nothing in there but papers. The text is all jumbled and makes no sense. They were locked up. They must be important. Who should decipher them? From what I know, Kiji plans out his day. I feel like Kiji's pretty smart. I am also very smart. I am also a smart guy. Maybe I should let Kankuro do it. Kiji or Kankuro, double Ks. I'll go with Kankuro. Let's see how smart I am. No! Hey, actually, that worked out. I'm like an idiot savant, like that one perk in Fallout. Kankuro almost instantly forgets what he was doing and wanders off. However, he stumbles upon a small cache of supplies elsewhere in the office. Yeah, baby, we got some supplies. We get food and we get gas. If this car breaks down, you're in so much trouble. Oh, maybe we should turn back. Maybe you should shut up. This group spots an infested city from the road. Scouting it from afar, the group has decided whether to fight under the noon sun for supplies. From a distance, the group sees something of interest. Convenience mart or grocery store. What do we need? We did lose some food. We decided to go for a long rest. I think the food place is probably better. I mean, they're both food places. Convenience mart might have some other supplies. Grocery store probably only has food. Let's kind of do convenience. I think we might be able to grab some gas over there. In terms of weapons so far, it looks like our guys are well equipped. Kichi's locked and loaded. Pantsu's got a shotgun. And Kankuro knows how to wield that scissor. He knows how to run with scissors. So let's go for it. I didn't spend too much time on my description, but my character, I can use scissors and other implements very well. You can see I can almost one-shot people with scissors. It's not a bad ability. One game this game reminds me a lot of, that a lot of people kind of sleep on. It's a cult classic, but I don't see many people play it on Twitch nowadays or YouTube. Dead Rising. Dead Rising is so much like this game. You go into a random mall and you pick up weird items, combine them, and you just go ham on zombies. It's simple fun. There's no story needed. Go from point A to point B. I mean, in Dead Rising, there is a story. There is a story. It's not bad. It's honestly relatively realistic. So, for people who don't know, in Dead Rising, the zombie invasion does happen. The zombie virus does come around, but people aren't completely wasted. Society doesn't go down the drain. And that's how it should work in most places, all right? One little known thing, the US government does actually have an anti-zombie apocalypse training course. They prepare for these things, even imaginary things. So if a zombie invasion does happen, I really doubt that we'll be out and about. It's just like any other regular infection. We've dealt with it before. So in Dead Rising, what happens is that the zombos, they destroy most of the world, don't get me wrong. A lot of the countries are effed up. But at least in the United States, it's not all bad. They invent a cure, actually, for the zombie infection called Zombrex that people that are bitten by a zombie have to take. It's a life-threatening illness, but there is a cure. There is a cure. And the games kind of cover that. In the first one, you're a photographer that goes into the mall to take pictures. And in the second one, you play a father that has to rescue his daughter. I'd recommend those games. You can find them on PC or, I believe, Xbox. The Game Pass has them for free. But they're very good. If you like Death Road to Canada, definitely try out Dead Rising. It's like this, but 3D. So I gotta switch to my Kankuro. Where is my swap meet? I gotta switch to my... Yeah, there we go. Give me that. How do I change it? There it is. Isn't that the... Yeah. I've covered wars, you know. It's Frank West. All of the games are ridiculous. The story doesn't matter at all. It starts off super serial, but then as you keep playing, it just gets stupid. And because they're made by Capcom, there's so many references to classic Capcom games in them. Oh, it's a broom. Watch out, guys. We'll put an eye out with that. Oh, is there some food in here? Aha! This was a good haul! This was a good haul. I made the right choice. What's that moose gang? Let's get out of here. Kiji's power isn't bad either. He summons a waffle maker and you can make food out of it. This team, I thought it'd be worse, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I feel like we're making good progress. What's your favorite zombie killing game, guys? What game do you like to play where you kill zombies? There's a couple of them out there. A lot of them are good ones. They've really come around. They used to be pretty bad, but you have so many choices now. Dead Rising for the old school stuff. You got Dying Light with the parkour zombies. Left 4 Dead 2 if you want the multiplayer experience. Back 4 Blood if you like getting your money taken from you. No more creepypastas. The group is sitting around a campfire resting before a brutal day tomorrow. The group eats a decent meal. Let's, we did lose some food. Let's go tell some scary stories. See how that does. The group decides to tell scary stories. Kankuro makes a scary story about car repair. Pantsu's morale increases. Kankuro's morale increases. The group has fun but doesn't get enough sleep and is tired the next day. Hey, the morale's good. Pantsu was looking pretty low there. The group finds a professional car garage. The sign says Car Pros. They find some gas and lots of scrap metal. Just need time to tinker. Should we repair and armor the car for 2 days, or should we drive away? I feel like a car repair is in order. Favorite game used to be Last of Us, but then after it got re-released for the 4th time, it's just The Walking Dead from the Oh, let's go. Fellow aficionado. You know, I was about to say that. I normally don't like those Telltale games that much. The later ones weren't that great outside of maybe the Wolf Inside Us. I think that's the name of it. The one about the Fables comic storyline. But their first entry, the Walking Dead Telltale series, especially the first arc of it with that guy, was so good. Honestly, in my opinion, it's better than most seasons of the actual show. I was hooked. I bought every single chapter. I went all the way to the end, and it was such a good feeling from start to end. It felt so amazing. Good choice. But yeah, Last of Us is pretty good too. I've never really played it. I've never been really a console guy. Mainly stayed on the computer. So maybe, I think it might be on the PC. I might try to check it out in the future. Okay, so Kiji sucks at mechanical repair. That's good to know. In this game, you got to do certain things to figure out what your characters are good at. It's always hidden before you start. They have some hidden traits here and there. We do need an extra recruit, and a lot of these VTubers are around these trading outposts, like right here. We got 2 so far. So we do have a slot. I wonder what this person does. Oh, hey, it's Toma, or maybe it's just a cosplayer. He's eager to make it to Canada. Toma is strong and overly noble, but he can get upset rather quickly. That doesn't really sound like a downside. Go kill some zombies, Toma. Join the gang. You got a pretty weird team here. Do I have enough money to actually buy stuff? That's the question. Does anyone even need stuff right now? We're still kind of early in the game. What's in here? Let's just see if there's any free stuff around here. Aha! Gotta love it. Even if you have no food, these trading camps aren't bad. There's always stuff to find here. But yeah, let's get going. Oh yeah. Give me that waffle. Where's my car? Yeah, we don't need normies here. This is a VTuber journey, Harland. Get packing. The group is about to explore a small house when they notice that a horde is creeping nearby. The group will have to hold their ground for a bit before they can escape. Our first siege. I don't know what the baffle does, so let's just replace it with the scissors. It doesn't really work for my build. Maybe it'll work for Kiji, though. Yeah, let's give Kiji a baffle. He's holding a zombie leg right now. Alright. Let's see how well we do. Gotta lock in for this. Gotta use all my Dark Souls energy. I used to play FromSoft games, you know. Kinda soured on them, to be completely honest. I used to be super into Dark Souls, Sekiro, Dark Souls 2. They were my jam. I love playing those games. But then, recently, it's not because I feel like the games got harder. It just all started feeling a little bit of the same. I kind of want something different with video games. At least nowadays. I don't really know what that is so far. I don't think I want like a story-based experience. I don't know if I'm looking for different kinds of action. I'm still trying to figure out what older Conqueror wants. Because younger Conqueror used to play a lot of these action games. He used to love God of War. He used to love... what is the other one? The God of War clone that no one remembers. The one from the PlayStation Smash game. I forgot what her name was. She was like this girl with red hair. It's a very old game. Yeah, but recently Dark Souls games have been making a resurgence. Especially from outside of America. Obviously, FromSoft is a Japanese company. Question, if you have to choose one game to get a prequel or sequel, what game would that be? Killer 7. 100%. 100%. Suda 51. I'm not... no pause. No pause. No pause. Absolutely no pause. Killer 7 on the Nintendo GameCube, PC, and the PS2. Look it up. It's an amazing game. And I really wish Suda 51 made a sequel to it. For people who don't know who Suda 51 is the creator of the more famous No More Heroes. You might have heard about that. It was a game on the Nintendo Wii way back when. Travis Touchdown might ring a bell. But he also made another game before that called Killer 7. And I don't really know how to describe the game. You kind of go around abandoned areas. It's got a weird cel-shaded art style. And you play 7 killers, like the name says, who all share one body. And you can swap between the different killers with different powers. And the game functions like a light gun type mechanic where you have to scan the area for these invisible monsters that come out of nowhere. And you have to hit their weak spot to kill them. It doesn't make any sense on paper, but in practice, it was just an experience. It was an experience. And yeah, PlayStation All-Stars. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it's Stellar Blade. It's not Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade came out recently. But way back when God of War was on top of the world, there was a competitor for the Xbox 360. There was a girl, Heavenly Blade. The girl had flowing red hair, and the gameplay was very similar to God of War. I know she was in the PlayStation All-Stars game. I just don't know what the name of the girl was. Let's go to the medical clinic. Also, let me just show you guys one of the many redeems I have on the Twitch side, because it looks like we're going to be mostly on the YouTube side today. So let's see here. I'll show you guys this, because a lot of the YouTube people, they can't really use Twitch redeems. So let me just give you a little bit of a, a nice old showcase. Ow. There you go. All right, let's boogie. Oh. Get off my lawn! I'll turn you into giblets. I wonder what sequel other people would pick. I feel like literally everything gets a sequel nowadays. I'm trying to think of a single gaming IP that hasn't already gotten at least a sequel? Like, what could it be? What elusive, mysterious game is out there? Maybe Stardew Valley 2? But I don't think the creator of that game would want to see a I think Stardew Valley 1's perfectly fine. Undertale got a sequel or spiritual successor in Deltarune already, so that it can't be that. Counter-Strike has been remade multiple times. Last of Us has gotten multiple remasters. What is out there that hasn't already been sapped by the gaming companies, the PE firms? Even niche stuff that we never expected to come back, right? I don't know if you ever watched the Nintendo Directs, but I never expected Kirby Air Ride to come back. For people who don't know, Kirby Air Ride was this Mario Kart clone with Kirby characters on the GameCube. And recently in the latest Nintendo Direct, they have a new one. A really good looking one too. Sonic Racing came back. If you're feeling nostalgic, 2025 is the year. If there was a game that would have to get a sequel, it's got to be a game that really didn't do that well. Or maybe was something that was before its time. And I really don't know what that could be. We cleared the area. All right, let's case the joint, guys. VTubers, with me. Assume the position. All right, Kichi on my 6. Toma, go murder him. I'll take the lead. It's getting pretty late. We gotta leave first. Trash! All of that for one burger. All of that running for one burger. There's no hall here. This is a dead town. This town has been licked clean. It's been sapped of all its resources. Oh, actually, no, I have an idea. I don't know if anyone here likes it, but StarCraft. I feel like StarCraft hasn't gotten a sequel in like ages. When was the last time StarCraft got a sequel? The last time I heard about StarCraft was StarCraft 2. That was ages ago. That was like 2015. RTS games need to come back. RTS games have been waiting a while. I believe it. I believe RTS games need to, you know, they need their time in the sun again. Anyone who knows what knows why StarCraft wasn't popular, or why it's dead. It used to be the esport. Back before Fortnite, back before League, back before what are people playing nowadays? Arc Raiders, that's a new thing that's come out. Back before all of that, StarCraft was the esport. It's the one thing they played in Korea. And the reason why it failed. What the fudge is this? The reason why it failed was... Wait, hold on a second. Whoa! Okay, I hope this doesn't break. You gotta be careful with this. The reason why it failed was because of Korean match fixing, which is hilarious. Apparently they rigged the StarCraft esports tournaments, and after that happened, after that got out, that all the creators were kind of, you know, fixing the joints, no one decided to play StarCraft ever again. The people's trust in the system had ended. Alright, it's 5:50, we gotta go. Alright, the zombos are coming in. Let's go back to the car. Toma, you drop that purse. You put that purse down. Let's get the fudge out of here. Alright. Come on, guys. Whoa, that car took a lot of damage. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul. Not for me, though. But we got some food out of it. We replenished our food stocks, and it looks like Kiji and Pantsu did get some ammo, which is always pretty good. Ammo always seems to be the one thing that zombie games are full of, but the good ones, they punish you hard for using guns. Like, I remember, what is it, Left 4 Dead, Project Zomboid, any zombie game. You fire a gun in the air, you don't use melee weapons. Dead Island, that's another one that people don't think about. Literally every zombie in the town is going to come after your butt. They move through sound. They don't really see things, they hear things, which is weird. I think that the ears would be the first things to go rotten, right? The group finds a street in the town that has traps all over it, pits with blankets put over the top, snares everywhere, spikes on barrows, a door with an obvious guillotine over it, and these are just the visible ones. Send a scout to explore for loot? Obviously it's not me. Toma, go after it. Haha! Let's go! That's a lot of loot! Yeah, baby! Okay, okay. Toma, I don't know who you are. I gotta look you up after this stream. I gotta look up Mr. Toma after this stream to see what he does. What's his deal? Somewhat stale, an extra large pack of marshmallows. Marshmallows are mostly sugar. I feel like we shouldn't eat that. That's gonna give us stomach aches. It's gonna make our sleep really bad. Never eat dessert before you go to sleep, guys. Most of the times, don't eat anything before you go to sleep. Always keep a couple of hours open for your body to digest everything. But I think we're just gonna tell stories here. We got plenty of food. I'm not gonna take Pantsu's weird stuff. Oh, jeez. Pantsu, you hate us. Oh, man. Pantsu's composure, attitude, wits, loyalty. This guy is a gremlin. Kiji seems pretty okay, though. This is going to end up biting us in the future. He's probably going to leave. The group is driving down a quiet back road and sees a strange figure. It is hobbling around with no coordination. The figure is maybe intoxicated, or maybe wounded. Nah, we don't offer any free rides, buddy. Hit the road. Hit the road. I'm not going to be a statistic. I'm already a zombie, but I'm not going to be taken advantage of. The mystery of the ghost fart. It's just another day on the death road when someone farts in the car. Drama and mystery consume the team. Pick someone to blame. So, this is a hypothetical. If you're in a car with some people and someone lets out some wind, do you go and take the blame to let it all rile down, or do you blame it on somebody else? If you are the one who farts in a car and no one's around to hear it, no one suspects that you did it, but someone does smell it, do you tell them? Do you report them first, or do you kind of ignore the fart? I feel like if anyone has any cigarettes or any sort of lighting fire, the fart should go away pretty quick. Obviously, a window works too. But sometimes you can't open a window in a car, especially if it's raining outside. That kind of sucks. You're stuck there with the methane gas. I wonder how we're going to solve this. So Pantsu tells everyone to cool it, while Kiji solves the mystery. I feel like I don't like Pantsu that much because of his composure. So let's go with Kiji. I feel like Kiji's going to help us out here. Kiji explains a complicated sequence of deduction that arrives at one conclusion. The fart was made by a ghost. Whoa. Good job, Kiji. Blame the undead. They're the best fall guys. Gas station siege. These are pretty hard. Cabin rescue. Gas station siege should give us more gas for the car. How much gas do we have? Let's go with gas station siege. Alright, do I have the weaponry for this? Kiji's locked and loaded. Pantsu's got plenty of guns. But do I have what I need? This Dragon Claw isn't doing me any favors. How about we give the claw over to Toma? He's a dragon guy. He might be able to use it. Yeah, instead of a purse, give me that purse. You take... That's my purse. Give me that purse. You take the Dragon Claw. I'll take all this stuff. I'll get it off your hands. Give me your knitting needles. Give me your scissors. Give me your sewing equipment. We're ready to go. Yeah. Whoa, Toma is bogging. He's popping off. Dang, this is anime right now. Oh, we can siphon gas here. Yeah, protect me, guys. That's a lot of gas we can take if we just survive this siege. Yeah, baby, let's go. This was so worth it. There's even stuff inside the gas station, too. Alright, let's explore. Oh, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Oh, we scored the mother load, guys. Oh, medkit. Don't mind if I do. Give me all that stuff. I haven't been to a gas station depot in forever. I miss that. I miss being on the road. Anyone here ever been on a long road trip? You guys remember that feeling? It's a giant pain, but then once you're on the road, it just feels so freeing. It's one of the reasons I like taking, I like driving places instead of taking public transportation. It definitely feels a lot better. You could stop anywhere. You could park anytime. You don't have to wait for a schedule. No waiting in the airlines, no baggage to worry about, plenty of storage. If you want to go to sleep, you can go to sleep. Road trips definitely beats traveling other ways. The only thing that other travel methods are better at is just the speed. But sometimes you can, it's the journey, not the destination. You don't have to get everywhere super quick. The group sets up camp outside a grocery store. They notice another group has been following them and will probably attempt to loot the place. Send one person to loot. Let's try sending Pantsu. That was a lot of gas. I think that gas might have saved this run, Sussy Dog. We got 90 gas. We got gas to spare. I could basically just AFK this game now. We can set our car to cruise control. The only thing I'm worried about, though, is our car is a little beat up. We need to get it fixed up. Kiji's a good mechanic, so maybe Kiji might be able to help us out here. The other members stand guard outside for looters as Pantsu searches the grocery store. Pantsu says there wasn't any food in there. Ah. Oh well. At least Pantsu didn't die. It could have been worse. The group loots the McDowell's, which was the most popular restaurant in the United States before civilization fell. Even after all this time, the food found here is still preserved due to all the chemicals. Is McDonald's the most popular restaurant in the United States? Is McDonald's the most popular restaurant in the United States? I don't think so. I don't think so. I looked it up actually a few days ago. Chipotle. Chipotle is actually the most popular restaurant. It's either Chipotle or Subway's in terms of per capita. It might be Chipotle. It might be Chipotle. McDonald's hasn't been top dog in forever. They're around, but their time is long gone. They might be more popular in other places though, but not in the United States. Chipotle just makes too much money. Let's look for burgers. We need food. Oh yeah, okay. His morale increased. That's fine. That's fine. He's a big guy now. Burgers increase the morale at the cost of damage. Yeah! Made him a chunky boy. Made him a chunky boy. Pantsu is big and proud. Big and tall, Pantsu. We're all kind of hurt. The burgers were that bad, huh? At least we got plenty of healing. We do have plenty of medkits from that last run. It's not too bad. Okay, more choices. The group drives into a new city. Noises from the car has already started to draw attention from the undead. So we can either try the bookstore or apartment with a bark banner. I'll try the apartments. Yeah, let's go with the apartments. Conqueror looks pretty hurt. Everyone looks kind of hurt. We got to be careful with our health here. Those burgers really did some damage. Bookstore is equal to big brain. What does that mean? What does big brain mean? Is it like morale increases? Oh my god, he's so big! I like him big. I like him chunky. I like him big. I like him plumpy. This guy definitely attracts Mojo. What is it? Moto Toto from Madagascar? Whoa, he's wide. I gotta see this. This is, oh my god, this has gotta be a bug. Enlarge. If we played baseball, Pantsu would be the entire stadium. Pantsu's so big that his underwear has its own zip code. Random stat increase. From what little experience I have of this game, this is where you find doggos to recruit. Ooh, that could be pretty good. We still have a full party right now. I know doggos take up a slot. It's not like other games like Fallout where dogs count as an extra party member. I always like that feature. I always wish that pets would be counted as half a party member. Because obviously, you know, they are important, but they really don't do too much. In Fallout, in Baldur's Gate, in Dragon Age, Dogma, Divinity Original Sin, you could always recruit an extra pet. They don't count towards a party member. They still have kind of the party member perks and stats, which is pretty cool. I always like pet characters. Whenever I play those RPGs... Oh, we're out of stuff? Okay. Whenever I play those RPGs, I always try to put up Animal Companion or any sort of equivalent. It's a perk in those games where you can talk to animals. You get special dialogue with them. It's so cool. I love talking to like the squirrels and the birds. In Baldur's Gate 3, there's a lot of cool quests you can only get from having that ability. And in Fallout, there's a few things you can get from that too. Yeah, this car isn't looking too great. We definitely got to find a mechanic soon. But we picked up pretty good haul. Food is good. Medicine is all... We have plenty of medicine. Ammo's good. Shotgun shells are fine. Killing some zombies here and there. The car looks pretty good. A little scared about that. What kind of animal companion is your favorite? That's the question, right? If you had to have an animal companion in a game, what sort of companion would you have? Would you want the dog who can scout for you and find stuff? Would you like a bird that can give you recon and suss out the area? Or would you like something more aggressive? Something more undead? Maybe a minion that you can summon, like in Skyrim with the Atronachs that you can bring out of the Daedric realm. The group finds a cabin in the woods with no zombies in sight. It has a wood stove in it, but no wood. The group eats a decent meal. Yeah, let's go out and chop some wood. I think Toma's pretty strong. Let's go with him. Oh, really? Whoa! Hey! Hey! I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all. So his strength was... He was Weenie Hut Jr. before, but one round of wood chopping and the guy got to max rank strength-wise. That's going to be great. I gave him a special weapon too. I think Toma's going to be our carry. Yeah, he's maxed out. Him with the dragon claw? We're going to have some anime shenanigans later on. I'm feeling pretty good about this run. We just got to be careful about the next mission we go to. He is tired. He is tired. Oh, snap. Yeah, Kiji, come on. I believe in Kiji. Everyone believe in Kiji here. The waffle man. Please fix the car. Dang it. Okay, this is bad. Oh, boy. Group is ambushed while crossing a rickety bridge over a river. The bandits demand a toll to cross. They want all of your extra gas and half your ammo and medical supplies. Let's, all of my extra gas. That means if I find a car, I'm not going to be able to go and fill it up. We should just fight them. I feel like we're pretty strong. Toma's kind of weak, though. He's pretty tired. Pantsu threatens to burn the bridge. We might get hurt if we do that. Someone might die. Let's go with refuse and fight. Let's see what this does. Okay. I'm fine with being hurt. We got plenty of supplies. Oof. The group finds a nice spot to camp for the night in the woods. Wind and rain move in during the night, catching the group by surprise. It is a miserable night with no car to retreat to. Okay, things aren't looking that great. We have to find a junkyard. We have to find cars. Someone's gonna die if we keep going up like this. This is looking pretty bad. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, finally. Oh, everyone looks pretty bad right now. Yeah. Equip the scissor. We gotta go in and out. We gotta be careful here. It's dark, too. It's not good. Alright. Alright. Serpentine's formation. We have to find a car. That is our goal. That is our goal right now, to find a car. I mean, Kiji's waffle iron can make us some food. Let's try that before we do anything else. It's already pretty late. I believe you're not that hungry. Come on. I believe in us. I believe we'll find a car at the end of this road. I believe in Big Pantsu. I believe in Big Chungus Pantsu and Kiji with his stuff. Let's organize the group really well. Make sure we don't get cornered by stuff. Walk when we can. We're pretty tired. Pantsu, don't take on more than you can chew. You're already a big boy. You're a healthy boy. Come on, guys. Go to the promised land here. Oh, there he is. There's a car. Come on. Get in the car. Get in the car, everybody. Did we lose somebody? Did we lose somebody? Oh, no! Oh, no. We lost Toma. We lost our best guy. Scavenge town thoroughly. We need some food. We die. I died. Hakuro was killed. Oh no. This is bad. Let's visit the trader camp in my memory. No more self-insert. I am no longer in the mortal plane. We got 9 more stops till we get to Canada, though. Let's recruit another person. Oh, it's Sketch. The potential to be a fearsome magician, but he needs to be built up first. Every bone he finds makes him stronger. Yeah, let's invite Sketch. Oh yeah. The more VTubers, the merrier. Oh yeah, baby. Give me that waffle. Who should I play? I don't have I don't have me anymore. I guess we'll play Kiji. He has the metal pipe. I do like that. Ah, no more self-insert. What am I gonna do? I can't make this game about me anymore. I can't insert myself in this game. There's no point in playing it. Who cares who these losers get into Canada? I don't care. These guys getting to Canada? I'm not in it. I'm not in the picture. Another siege, back to back, huh? I guess we'll find out what the baffle does now. But let's equip the gun. Let's see what we can do here. Definitely did. Oh yeah. Oh, who's this? Okay, yeah, let's help her out. Serpentine, walk and move, walk and move. We're here for food. Gotta keep everybody alive. We might get another person here. Sketch, crunchy bone for ya. Crunchy bone, plenty of supplies, yes. In Conqueror's memory. We got some more VTubers here. There's a person here with a body pillow. What is this, a crossover episode? Heck yeah. Let's go. I played this mod before. I don't think this event was in the game before. So this is something new. I do like it. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to this VTuber here. Debrief. Ooh, has fancy words. Debrief. Road trip. Midas to join. I know Midas. Yeah, come on. More the merrier. What are you? The pink thing is hyperventilating, but approachable now. I did it, chat. What do I do with myself now? Tell her about your mission. Yes, join. Who do we leave? So, Pantsu already has a weapon. I think Skedge probably gets replaced, because he doesn't have anything right now. Let's take the two and boot Skedge. Because I feel like they're pretty powerful. They beat that wave pretty quick. I think these are the top dogs here. Yeah, let's get going. Do we have a car? Do we want to walk back to the road? Yes. Alright, we're still kind of beat up, but not too bad, not too bad. Midas can heal. That's good. Got a healer on the team. I wish we had that when Conqueror was still around. The group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they are getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the group. Yeah, morale and 1 health healed seems fine. So I got good news and bad news. Good news, we might make it to Canada after all. Bad news, I won't be there. I won't be there in the party. Okay, Midas is kind of weird. He's kind of weird. He's kind of odd. Oh, we have a wheel too. The group stops at a small village. Rather than being a safe trading spot, things quickly take a bad turn with the locals. As punishment, they bring out the wheel. The wheel spins. It stops at Dingus Do. I don't know what that does. Let's escape. Yeah, accept this fate. The villagers start chanting. This seems bad. Dingus Do. Dingus Do for you. Oh no, this is bad. They changed the group's hairstyles in a forced makeover. This seems mildly irritating. At least it didn't hurt us. Our morale took a hit though. Kiji and Pantsu might just leave the party. They're about to head out the door. We got to be careful here. Apartment rescue, sewer rescue. Apartment rescue probably has some food. Yeah, Sussy, I'll wait next time. If we have a choice like that again, I'll wait a few minutes. A few minutes, few seconds for YouTube chat to catch up. There's a little bit of a delay there. But thank you for keeping me company throughout this run. It's been a lot of fun so far. What does this do? Kiki's not the best with a shotgun. Doesn't seem like it. think the shotgun just sucks. I feel like the shotgun would be terrible for a real zombie invasion. It shoots buckshot. It's meant for stopping power, but zombies don't really care about stopping power. You only need to hit them in the head. I feel like with zombies, shotguns aren't really going to do much. Limited ammo. Pretty bad non-lethal area. I'd rather have a pistol. I always think about exactly how much of the brain you have to eliminate to fully kill a zombo. They kind of make it vague in a lot of games, right? Like in The Walking Dead, I've seen in the later seasons some people beat a zombie with a pencil. They just hit it in the head area. In other series, you have to literally take the head off. So it's kind of all over the place. Oh, this is a good place. This is a good haul. This was all thanks to Conqueror. This was thanks to me that we got out. Oh, close. Get out of here, you dingus. Do you have any other weapons? Yeah, let's go with the melee option. How could he do with melee? He doesn't really seem to be a fighter. Yeah, he doesn't do that much damage. Tires out pretty easily. Might have to buff up his skill somehow. Maybe these zombies are just super tough. Alright, nothing here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's go. Not bad. Gotta love Midas. The Midas touch. We're doing great so far. Suddenly, a giant fissure erupts around the road ahead. It's big, super big. The asphalt buckles on either side, making for a pretty sick ramp. I feel like if we try to gun it, we die. Have you tried Limbus Company? I hear it's good. You know, if I had a nickel for the amount of people that have recommended Limbus Company to me, I'd have 2 nickels, which is crazy considering how rare that game is. But I do have a friend of mine, 2 friends of mine actually, that really love Limbus Company. I've always been meaning to try it out. I always felt like the game might be a little bit too dry in the beginning, and I really don't know what to do. But if you're interested, I could keep that on my list. Definitely. Because I do like... I've looked a little bit at it. I don't really know too much about it. I know it's a gacha game where you kind of handle this SCP-type organization, and there's weird monsters that try to destroy you. But outside of that, I'm not really sure. From the little I saw my friend playing it, it feels a little bit like XCOM, right? Not the gameplay, not the turn-based gameplay, but the base building seems a lot like XCOM if you've played that game before, where you have to build different sections of your base and you have to research certain materials. So it might be cool. I might actually try it out. It is free though. That's definitely an option. Yeah. If enough people decide to, if people like me to do that, I'll definitely try it out. Let's see. The car Koreans over control hitting... I can't read. The car Korean's out of control, hurling in a misdirected semicircle and slams into a chunk of buckled road. The group seems alright, but the car is damaged. That's fine. The car is still alive. We're still alive. That's fine for us. We're good. Midas can heal all of us up. Do you like Limbus Company? Have you played that before? While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. I feel like you mistake Limbus Company for the other game. I think I did the same thing. I have this habit sometimes. Yeah, I think I might be talking about Lobotomy Corporation. What is Limbus Company? Isn't that made by the same company, the same developers? I think it might be a sequel, right? I'm not too familiar with it then. From what I recall, I've only been familiar with Lobotomy Corporation. But can you sell it to me? Can you sell it to me? Make me... Imagine we're both in an elevator together, and I'm like this. I come out of nowhere. Imagine if you have to give me a pitch for Limbus Company. What would you say? Let's see here. Your character has a giant eldritch spider they can command around. You can dictate its target with your whip. This character is quite powerful. Be careful, if it dies, it won't come back. Johannes is much more vulnerable without it. Furthermore, he can only hit one target regardless of his weapon multi-hit. Johannes. I don't think he's a VTuber though. But he does have a spider. Yeah, I played Limbus, and yes, I actually... Okay. Should we take a non-VTuber in our group? He does have a spider, though. I'm curious about how strong the spider is. It could help us with the horde, but if the spider dies, we have a useless party member. I think I'll say no. Let's go with no. Let's hydrate a bit here. The group runs into another car, much like their car. It's rotting, nearly totaled, and it's full of skeletons, and probably a bunch of bugs and other gross things. Yet another sign that the many attempt the death road to Canada, and not very many make it. We could try dismantling the car for parts. Our car looks pretty banged up. Let's try that out. Kiji retrieves parts and scraps to use on the car. He is terrible at this and manages to bust up his hands. He has no idea what he's doing and wastes a day's time pretending to work on the car. Why do I keep thinking Kiji's good at stuff? The car may still be breaking down at any moment. The car looks all beat up but still sturdy. The group finds that there is no food left at all. Despair creeps in. Uh-oh. That isn't that great. That is not great. We have plenty of gas, though. We need food. Ah. Pippers is not a small talent. Pimpkin Pippa is not a small talent. Get out of here. Are you serious? She was the strongest member of our team. The group is driving down a long stretch of road. No threats on the horizon, but not much else of interest either. You have 0 food left. Unexpectedly, the group finds someone they can trade with. Well, we need to find another VTuber anyway. Who is this egg guy with us? Who's this egg man? What the fudge is this guy? Also, who's this dude? Oh, hey, it's Trudeau. Trudeau is a demon lord trapped in the body of a magical girl. Her sword is immensely powerful, but her mood is often dire. We do need some damage on our team. Let's try her out. Yeah. Okay. Don't know why we have 4 people. It's odd. We'll take it. We'll be fine. How many stops left till we get to Canada? We have so much gas. I don't want to lose this run. I feel like this run we could do this. I'm dead. I'm dead. Conqueror's dead, but this run is good to go. This group meets a woman limping around with a crutch. One of her legs was wounded in a recent fall as she was getting away from zombies. Let's try to help her. Midas tries to treat the woman's busted leg. She takes a day to help the woman treat her leg. She's thankful but can't spare much. We do get some food out of that though. Her medical increases. Not bad, not bad. Limbus Company is a... Okay, I'm gonna try to sound like a salesman, okay? Let me take a drink of water. All right, let's see. Sussy Dog with the pitch for Limbus Company. All right. This is for all the VOD viewers out there. All right. Limbus Company is a game built for players willing to enjoy visual novel-esque story and the gambling. It's quite grindy and lengthy for what it is. Most of it is quite a good story. Novel-esque. Novel-esque. Well, I don't like novels that much. Maybe novel-esque would do it for me. I know it has... Okay, correct me if I'm incorrect here. Does Limbus Company have Don Quixote in it? Is Limbus Company the game with Don Quixote in it? If it is, I think I know what you're talking about. Alright, we got plenty of gas to drive around, but we need food, so let's go to the swarm department. No, but thank you for your pitch, by the way. Thank you for writing up your pitch. I do appreciate it. I will look up Limbus Company. I will look it up. I will look it up. I will ask my friends what a new player needs to do to get Limbus Company, to really mesh with it, to understand the intricacies of the company. But I've been eyeing it. I haven't been eyeing it particularly, but I've been eyeing Lobotomy Corp because of the art style. And if it's made by the same developers, I think it might be pretty good. What is this? Dual wielding? We lost Kiji. Kiji died. Let's go with Pantsu. Let's pilot Pantsu and see what we can do here. Oh my god. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Large and in charge. And then I started blasting. Say hello to my little friend. What is this? It's a brick. Kind of an old computer. I love these guns. Who dropped them? Was it Pippa? Oh yeah, we're wrecking it. This is gonna be a generational run. We lost all the original cast except for this fat guy, but we're gonna get to Canada for sure. I believe it. I believe it. We only have 6 more stops left to go. Also, they made it very clear that it's a gacha game supporting their other projects. They said it to themselves. The only reason it's online due to the Friends feature, and right now there's a special event. Yeah, I actually do have a friend who plays Limbus Company all the time. He loves the game, and he has been playing the game without actually spending any money. So I think it's possible to try it out without spending money. I'm one of those people that love ripping off gacha developers. I am not ever, never, ever, never, never. I'm never gonna pay money that I don't have to pay for a game. I don't care how long it's gonna take me. I will spend all day grinding stuff to go with the freemium option. I don't care how good the skins are. I'm not paying for nothing. You're not gonna get me to pay. So I feel like Limbus could be cool, especially if the currency lets you get some good stuff. Because it is hard. I played a few gacha games. I haven't played many gacha games, but I played a couple of them. I played IDV, if you know what that is, Identity V. It's pretty fun. It's like a Dead by Daylight clone. I played Mahjong Soul. I love that game. But outside of those two, I kind of stay away from gacha games because I'm not really that big into like the, how should I say this, the TNA, I'm not that big into it. I'm a fan, but you know, I don't care as much. That's all I'm gonna say. I would like to play games with the sole purpose of not being the weird guy that plays certain games. When I was younger, I was always the type of guy that gets super unlucky. Like, I play Soul Calibur 2, and the moment I get to the fight with Ivy, my parents come in. The game is completely tame. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly PG. But the moment my parents show up, oh, I'm fighting against Ivy in her S&M gear. It's like, okay, great. So I stay away from games like that. My luck is terrible. I might start playing it out of nowhere. Maybe I get audited. I have a home inspector just come out of the blue and watch me just roll for titties in a gacha game. Okay, I gotta get out of this house. It's getting pretty late. I think it's linear, right? Is this a maze? Alright, that's the bathroom. Where were we? Oh, there it is. Is that it? No. Huh. This is a big place. Da, da, da. Oh, this is the game for you. There's no skins and everything is grindable, free to play since there's a solo game. Okay, you sold me already. You sold me already. I think I'm gonna play it. If you're around next Friday, I'll give it a go. I gotta work on a thumbnail for it though. Alright, get this, guys. Local zombie VTuber plays Limbus Company. So easy, even a VTuber can do it. Yeah, let's see. Pantsu, can you fix it? Ah, come on. We have the worst mechanics. We have the worst guys. At least Midas is a goat. Midas has been keeping my team alive. Midas, Truno, and Pippa's guns have been keeping this team alive, but without that, Pantsu's been dragging this team down. Midas expected this. What does this do? Midas foresaw an ambush, so she set her plans up shortly before the bandits appeared. When the bandits made their demands of Midas, the other members snuck behind them in a counter-ambush. They're surprised by this and surrender. One last thing about Limbus Company, Sussy. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character in the Limbus? The Limbless Company. Who do you like to play? I'll be on the lookout for them. I'll try it out this weekend. I'll give it a go. I don't know if we have to do any tutorials. I don't like doing tutorials in streams. I don't like doing tutorials in real life. I'm not a manual reader. I'm sorry. I like feeling things out with my body. So we're probably gonna do all these tutorials over the weekend, and then maybe next week when we get a chance, we'll play it for reals. We do have a pretty packed roster for next week. I got a free Steam key to try out No Players Online. It's a really good horror game that came out recently. The premise of it is you're this guy that's stuck in this game that has no players, like the name says. And you have to deal with paranormal activities while you're stuck in this zero-player lobby. It's a lot scarier than it sounds. Oh, we got a car key? Let's go. Pick that baby up. I wonder what car it is. Ah, Don Quixote. Okay, nice. Good choice, good choice. Don Quixote is everybody's favorite. You know when a series is good? When the main character is the most popular character. Not a lot of series can say that, you know? Like switching from anime, or switching from gacha games, from Limbus Company to something else. If you ever look at the popularity results of famous manga, famous anime out there, like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, while they're ongoing, the good ones, the ones that are really well written, are usually the ones where the main character is like the most popular character throughout the whole thing. At least in the top 3, right? I think Naruto isn't top 3 for the longest time. I think some of the other characters might have superseded him, but One Piece for sure. Hey, Jummington, how's it going? Thank you for redeeming the wow. Welcome, welcome. Also, feel free to fish. It's on my chest. We're playing some Death Road to Canada with VTubers. Welcome, welcome. I was just talking about how in anime, right, they do these popularity contests where the fans decide who their popular characters are. And I feel like in the good ones, the main character is usually the most popular character. Like in One Piece, Luffy has been the most popular character in the show. Don't be a golden crown for the longest time. Okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention to everybody. I mentioned this in my Discord, but I have a running contest for this month for all the times I'll be streaming this month. If you are on Twitch and you type in !fish, you'll see on my chest that this game appears and you can fish for stuff. If you fish out a golden crown, I will do two things. I will go and commission a stream avatar of your OC and I will give it to you and I will put them below me next time I stream. I will also put you inside the fishing game. So next time you might be able to fish for yourself. So a golden crown is a legendary item. So if you are on Twitch and you want to fish and see if you can get it, feel free. It's running for this month. I think next month I'll switch it to another item. But let's see what we do here. Let me drink some water first. At the end of the day, the group hides in a drafty old house. Some zombies roam around outside, and the doors of the house are barely on their hinges. Should someone barricade the house? Every time, I gotta go with Pantsu. I don't like him. Thank goodness for Midas. Midas is keeping Pantsu alive. Can Midas heal herself? Is this like a JoJo Part 4 situation where Midas can't heal herself, but she can heal other people? The group gets a peaceful moment to rest in a safe house, no zombies in sight, with some spare time to decide to... We need some mechanic skills. We need to learn mechanic skills. This car. We've broken down 2 cars so far. We're pretty close to getting to Canada, but we need a mechanic on our team. Let's see what this does. Ah, she sucks. Or he sucks. Dang it. Okay. Trudeau is not the best mechanic. We don't have a good mechanic on this team. Midas sucks. Trudeau sucks. Didn't Denji rank 4, 5 or worse on the Chainsaw Man popularity polls? I mean, can you blame him? Can you blame him? Have you seen the characters that Fujimoto draws? Okay? Makima. I'm just gonna say, oh, all of the devils. All of the devils. Every devil. Denji's a good character. Denji's a great protagonist. I wouldn't call him a protagonist. I don't know what to call him. He's got this really weird moral compass, but in terms of just aesthetics, okay, the other characters kind of blow Denji out of the water. He's very good at being generic. I feel like Luffy always wins his popularity polls because he has one of the most interesting powers in One Piece. Also, Jummington, how are you doing? I forgot to say hello. Hello, hello. CEO of Jummington Enterprises himself. Welcome, welcome. You've been on a horror bender this month. I was talking a little bit before you joined in. There is a game coming out called No Players Online. The demo of the game came out a long time ago. I think PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, some of the other top streamers out there, they tried it out. But the actual game came out a few days ago. And I'm planning on trying it out next week. So, yeah, horror games are pretty cool. How's your experiences with Silent Hill? How are you liking Silent Hill so far? I haven't played Silent Hill 2 yet. I'm kind of waiting for the remake to go down in price, and I'll try that on stream sometime later. But I think you're playing the original, right? The OG on the PS2? Do we need to draw? We did lose Kiji. Yeah, let's go see if we can find a VTuber here. How many people do we have? We have 3 people, so... Do we have a person? We do have a dog. What is this? This group finds a dog surrounded by ammo. Yeah, we don't... Midas robs the dog. No, we don't need to rob the dog. There is a VTuber right there, though. I see a VTuber. I can tell by the ears. Man, I miss Friday the 13th. Sussy dog. You are You are bringing me back. Sussy dog. You sussy dog. You are bringing me back. Really? You miss Friday the 13th? Really? Okay. I love that game, by the way. I love that game. The one that came out ages ago. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I feel like Friday the 13th is probably better than Dead by Daylight. Okay? It had so many cool mechanics. I love the dancing feature. I love the characters, the stats. I love the fact that Jason in the game, he got more powers as the night went on. It's such a cool way to balance out the killer in these asymmetrical games. I love the different costumes for Jason. I love the fact that one of the cool costumes in Friday the 13th was the NES Jason. The long unknown NES Jason from the game that Jummington also played. Which is one of the games that actually scared me when I was younger. I remember, Jummington, you did play that game for a while. I don't know if you're still playing it. Maybe you only played it for Halloween. But when I was younger, I did play that game, the NES Friday the 13th, and it was so scary. Not the game itself. The game itself isn't that scary. It's more the noise, the music, the tenseness of it. It's a bunch of pixels, but the fact that you have to protect these campers, you have to constantly go running around the camp, and ever so often you get invaded by Jason, and then you have to fight Jason with like a random camper, and if the camper dies, then you get another camper. It's just hell on earth. I wonder how you're doing with that. Oh, you backed the game on Kickstarter and somehow still haven't played it. Every year on Friday the 13th, whichever month that happens to fall on. Well, the bad news about Friday the 13th is that the game itself was discontinued. So you can't play FF13 on the servers anymore. Me and a couple of VTuber friends, we did play it. If you look, I don't have it archived anymore, but on YouTube, we did play it a while ago. I played it right before it got canned. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. I had a friend of mine who was obsessed with that game. He loved that game. And yeah, Sussy, California girls, right? the random voice chats between the killer and the survivor, the fact you have to hide under tables and closets and stuff. It was such a funny game to play. And the kills, the executions. Unfortunately, they had a little bit of an IP issue. Unfortunately, the people that own the rights to the Friday the 13th franchise, they wanted too much out of the developers, and the developers could not meet the demand. So, yeah, this is why we don't have nice things. Let's be careful. We got a raid. Watery Way. Under the sea. Under the sea. A little bit of good news for people who still like FF13 is I think some people did manage to create a custom lobby for the game. So if you would like to play it, and if you have some friends, you could play some private lobbies of it. The game isn't dead. If you owned it before they canned it, you could still play it. I still have a copy of it on Steam somewhere. But it'll be very hard for me to get official servers from it. That's all I'm going to say. Official servers are a no-go. It's effectively dead. It's effectively dead. Back the game, John. That's very cool of you. I've always wanted to try that out. I've always wanted to support a game developer that's trying to make a cool new game. I gotta look on Twitter for that. I feel like that's where they hang out. I've been seeing a couple of ads for indie games out there. I haven't seen a single one that asks for donations for a Kickstarter campaign yet. But I feel like if I do see one, it could be a cool idea to do like a donation stream. Help them out. You know how people usually do it for charities and stuff? Maybe donate it for a cool awesome game. are you going? Not good. You gotta go try the Big Kahuna Burger. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy your grub. Thank you for chatting, Sussy. We'll see you again when you come back. Yeah, at the time I was super busy with work and I wanted to check out this game. That's fair. It kind of came and went. They shut it down pretty hard. If it wasn't the problems with the servers in general, it was all of the issues with the voice actors, the issues with the studio. There were a lot of problems with Friday 13. I'm saying FF13. F13, I'll just use that. This is a maze. How do I get out of here? Oh, jeez. Oh, there's some stuff here, though. But this many guns, and these zombies aren't a problem. If this was Zomboid, we'd be in trouble. That is a tasty burger. It says pineapple in it? Does that place actually exist in Pulp Fiction? The one that Julian talks about? I don't know. If anyone has ever been to the Kahuna Burger, let me know. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's vamonos, guys. Not a whole lot of hauling, but our car looks pretty nice, and we have plenty of gas, and we have plenty of food. This group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they're getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the group. Let's go with morale and random skill gain. More fitness could be good, so they don't get tired as much. They can run faster. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, Pantsu is not doing too well in the fitness department. Let's go. Yeah, but speaking of Big Kahuna Burger, speaking of Kill Bill, well, it's Pulp Fiction, but it's Quentin Tarantino. It's Quentin Tarantino. Kill Bill is coming out with another DVD compilation. Apparently they're making another edition of Kill Bill. It's supposed to be all of the movies together, part 1 and part 2, and they're also adding another additional section to some of the animated scenes. If anyone has watched Kill Bill before, there's some really good animation in between some of the chapters, especially the Oren Ishii chapter, the one with the Japanese Viper. Her whole deal, apparently they're adding more animation to it. So I'm curious to see what they add. I'm curious if they expand on maybe Bill's story in an anime form. I always like those chapters. Big Kahuna Burger doesn't actually exist, but it does appear in several other movies. Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like the 555 number in a lot of the Hollywood movies. It's not a real number. It's not a real area code, but it's there. Let's go. We do have plenty of bullets. We could try shooting the cans for morale. Let's try that. Oh, yeah. The group gets some shooting practice by blasting the cans. A man in a red long johns runs onto the field with a pitchfork. My cans! My precious antique cans! Oh, look what you've done to them! He shakes a pitchfork as he yells. My cabbages! Yeah, let's go. Truno might leave us. Truno's morale looks pretty bad. Everyone's morale looks pretty bad. Aw, dang it. Well, we didn't give her anything good, so it's fine. Let's rob this dingus. Tells LaShawn to cool it. She seems like a calm, clever person. Let's rob this dingus. Should we rob LaShawn? She seems calm and clever. I think I'll leave LaShawn alone. I don't want to lower my morale. Yeah. Let's increase that morale. Yeah, this game is literally Oregon Trail. If you've ever played Oregon Trail before, the old school text-based adventure where you have to go from one side of the United States to the other and ford the river and carry supplies and shoot the buffalo. This is basically that. It's wild how people nowadays, they just take a random idea from 20 years ago and they make like a whole new spin on it, you know? Oregon Trail, but with zombies. Death Road to Canada, right there. I feel like Canada would be the best place to go if you were to escape from zombies. Per capita, Canada only has like 30 million people. It's one of the sparsest places in the world. There's a lot of empty space out there. All you have to do is avoid the big cities. If you head out to the suburbs, the northern regions, you should be pretty good from zombie infestation. Depending on whether zombies actually are not cold resistant, they just freeze to death. Okay, let's try Midas. Midas is pretty trustworthy. Oh, come on! I spent all my time hunting, only gave one person rations, made everyone else do all the work. Somehow I never made it across the river mysteriously. Gosh darn it, Midas. Midas is sent to distract the bandits so they leave their car checkpoint. Midas instantly turns on everyone and joins the bandits instead. Midas has left the team, the group is attacked, they attempt to escape, and we all get hurt. Can't trust these VTubers, man. At least we still have a car. We did lose a lot of stuff, though. Yeah, we need to find another VTuber quick. Pronto. We need at least 2 more people. Alright, good thing we have our guns with us. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. I believe in Pantsu's superiority. The one guy I didn't expect. Can't believe Midas did this, though. The betrayal. The betrayal. Joining the bandits? Really? Really, Midas? After all I've done to make sure that you didn't, you know, die. Yeah, when I was younger, Oregon Trail was one of the only games that was available on the old school Macintosh computers. I think some of you might not even know what Macintosh computers are. In the olden days, all of the classrooms, for some reason, had these weird... How should I say this? These weird egg-shaped computers. These multicolored egg-shaped computers. They were Macintosh computers from Apple. And they were terrible. They were not very good. They were the only things that schools had for PCs. So if you wanted to do something on the computer, you had to learn how to use Apple OSs. And Oregon Trail was one of the few games I remember that was allowed because it was quote-unquote education. We were learning about U.S. history, about going from one place to the other. But, you know, if you don't know about Oregon Trail, there is a big section in the game where you have to shoot buffalo with a gun. And most people that played the game for edutainment, a lot of them just kind of did that. They kind of just went to that section and just shot buffalo when they were bored. So not really that educational. I guess they realized that people died in the Great Old West. It was very hard back then. Make sure not to ford the river. Really bad idea. Always carry twice as much ration that you need. And look out for dysentery and cholera. Please don't kill me. I'm so low. We don't have Midas with us. We need supplies. Gotta be careful with that. Only 2 VTubers left. I gotta make it to the next trading post with these characters. Gotta survive. What's this? Ooh. is that? Oh, I needed that. Give me that. Oh, dang it. I wanted the rifle. You took it. You deprived me of my rifle. Oh, medical supplies. Not bad. If only we had a doctor on this team. Let's keep going. Are there really any more edutainment games nowadays? I think most parents gave up. Sometime around 2015, most parents were like, kids aren't going to learn anyway. There's no point in making educational games. Just have them play Fortnite. Just go on the Fortnite. Just go on the Roblox. Do your thing. I did see a few TikToks of some teachers going on Roblox and teaching kids some stuff, which is pretty cool. But I don't think those educational games exist anymore. Leapfrog still exists. The Leapfrog suite of stuff, it still exists somewhere. Let's go to sleep. Just gotta get to a trading post. Just gotta get to a trading post, guys. Yeah, keep driving around. Grocery store, gym apartment. We might need food. Gym apartment could be cool. I know there's one guy. There's one VTuber I know that hangs out in gyms. Maybe we'll find him there. Fingers crossed we find him. Because we desperately need more VTubers on this team. And it sucks that it always puts me right next to the zombie. I'm always in zombie touching distance, which sucks. Let's keep looking. Yeah, I'm like in kissing distance from these zombies. Get some space here. Let me peek through the door. That shooting exercise we did a long time ago really worked out for us. Hansu is probably the worst person on this team, but he shoots like a sniper. Whoa, there's a lot of zombies here. Okay, fingers crossed we find the guy. He's gotta be here. There's a deluxe ultra mega fit brand stationary cycle here. Unlike treadmills, this works with the electricity cut off. Maybe we do some light exercise? I wonder if we can work off the fatness. If we can work off the chunkiness. We might not be able to. Let's keep looking. Got a good. Oh, there used to be like a shove button. But what was that? The last door. Food, please. Ooh, more ammo. Oh, this is one of those old school toilets, isn't it? This is one of those toilets where you have to actually sit down on it. I hate those things. I never know how to sit down on those things. Like, it hurts me so bad. I mean, people have said that the way people sit normally on toilets is not good for them. It's not healthy. But it's comfortable, though. The squat-style toilets, probably healthier for you, but definitely more painful. IMO. It really sucks when you're in a location where you don't have another option. Kind of feels like that one part from JoJo Part 3 where they have to go to Egypt And that's all the toilets out there. And then, who was it? Polnareff? He's like, oh, they have sand instead of toilet paper. Can we make it to Canada, though, with 2 people? Can we limp home? I'll try my best. I'll try my best to get there. We only have 2 people left. Oh, hybrid car. Let's go. That's a steal. This group finds a new person, Julian. He's alone and wants to join the team. Julian claims to be a great shot with a gun. He refuses to prove he's a good shot because his fingers hurt right now. Suspicious. Normally, I'd only take VTubers with us, but we're desperate. We're desperate. Yeah, I need a body at least. Even if Julian can't do anything, even if Julian completely sucks, at least we can feed him to the zombos. That's fine. As the group explores a campsite, they are ambushed by bandits. They brandish makeshift weapons. They demand all your weapons. This is I can't read. This is ludicrous. Not even a bandit would usually do this, as a very slow but sure death sentence. Let's see. I do like my weapons. Let's tell them to cool it. No! One VTuber left. Pantsu died. It gets late and there's no place to camp. Solo zombies hobble around in the far distance and one might sneak up on the group while they sleep. Who should stay up on watch? Definitely not my one VTuber. Julian, go out there. Oh, jeez. Do you even have any weapons? Selegia says that someone in the group isn't pulling their weight and demands that they be kicked out. Who should leave the group? Already? Someone's routing already? Julian, obviously. So it's just one left, huh? Selegia finds a makeshift surgery room. In one corner is a skeleton with a double-barrel shotgun and a prosthetic chainsaw hand, both empty. Chainsaw hand, that seems like a good idea. Chainsaws are always better than hands. Could be a good idea. Could be a good idea to get my chainsaw hand. Oh yeah, yeah. If we're gonna only have one VTuber left on this mission, we might as well make her as strong as possible. Alright. Fingers crossed, I have a... Fingers crossed, I find another VTuber here. Because we only have one person, and there's a lot of stuff to do. Okay, this chainsaw hand might be the best. Just show people. Serpentine, serpentine! Serpentine, we can get through this. Alright, can we go in and out? There's a lot of zombos here. There's a lot of zombos here. No, no, no! No! Ah. Ah. My 2 views. My 2 views. They all died. They all died. None of them survived. They all went the way of the dinosaur. Okay. Well, we tried. We tried today. It's going to be a short stream, but thank you all for coming today. We had some fun. It was nice to try out this experiment to go with the randomizer. We started off pretty strong. If you look at the VOD, we did start off pretty strong. Yeah, we died. We died. 2-hour run, though. We were so close to Canada. Right there. Welcome back, Sissy Dog. I hope the food was good. All right. I'm going to close it off now. Friday's usually my shorter stream, so we can do some editing and other stuff. But we do stream most days of the week. Catch me next week. We got a couple of things coming up. We play some card games on Monday. We will do Dead by Daylight on Wednesday. We got some other stuff on Tuesday. And then on Thursday and Friday, I do some experimental stuff. So you did mention Limbus Company. I might try that out. Put that on the docket for next week. But right now, we are going to be ending stream. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you guys have a nice weekend. And see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye. Almost. That's how they get you. Well, goodbye.